Pleased to meet you, my name is Isaac Cream. Today's topic is an indie horror game called My Eyes Deceive. You have most likely heard of the term gaslighting. It is loosely defined as manipulating one's memory, mental stability, or perception of reality, leading to dependence on the perpetrator. The term's origins are a British thriller play named Gaslight and the British film Gaslight, which was inspired from the play. The term has since then become popular, being one of the most popular words of 2018 by Oxford University Press and a trendy buzzword in 2022 by Washington Post. According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, gaslighting can happen in multiple of ways, including questioning a person's memory, credibility, disregarding one's feelings, and making one doubt themselves. This causes the victim unable to trust him or herself, relying heavily on the perpetrator to recall memories or make decisions. It is difficult for affected people to know if they are experiencing gaslighting, but one suggested way is to keep a diary, take pictures, or keep voice memos, which can help you recognize the above signs. It can also act as reliable evidence. Another possible way is to talk with someone trustworthy, confiding in a friend, family member, or counselor. However, what if you were a little child experiencing gaslighting from an adult? Could a child really be expected to recognize signs of gaslighting, confide in a counselor, or to call for help at all? Today's game, My Eyes Deceive, puts you in this child's perspective. The game starts you off in a confined space, which has all the necessary things you need to survive. There is a bed, a water source, food packed in a bag that somehow got here, and a way to cook the food. There's even a toy and a portable game device in case you get bored. In this space, you take your pills, drink some water, prepare food, wash yourself, and then wait for Papa. After playing with your portable game device, Papa arrives at the hatch, which is your only connection to the outside world. Papa does not come down here and talk to you, however. Instead, he talks to you through the hatch, making it so that you cannot see or touch Papa. Papa tells you that he cannot come down here because you might get infected. He also mentions how there are monsters in the outside world and that you should never try to leave. You nod in response. Afterwards, you write in the diary Papa gave you and go to bed. You've had a nightmare of some sort. Although you are still scared from yesterday's nightmare, you still do your daily routine. Take your pills, drink some water, prepare food, wash yourself, and then wait for Papa. Once Papa arrives, you talk to him. There are monsters that imitate humans. Your Papa tells you to not talk to anyone besides them. You also make a password with your Papa, Apple, in case some monster imitates Papa himself. Afterwards, you write in your diary and go to sleep. You had another nightmare, but even so, you think that you should still do your daily routine. You have finished your daily routine and waited for a few hours. Papa is still not here. Where is he? You decide that he is not coming today and prepare to go to bed. It has been 4 days. You do your daily routine. You wait for Papa again. You have waited, and waited, but he is still not coming. Where is he? Did something happen to him? As you prepare to go to bed, you remember how the pills you take every morning makes you feel dizzy and tired. If Papa is not coming, do you really have to take them? He betrayed you first by not visiting you for 4 days straight. Then why should you take your pills? You decide to ignore the pills and go to bed. next day, you do your daily routine and wait for Papa. As you begin to think he is not coming home today as well, you hear something at the hatch. Is he finally back? You lied to your Papa about taking your pills. After all, it is Papa's fault for not coming here for 4 days, right? Still, you feel a little guilty and decide that you should at least pretend to sleep. Your Papa seemed strange there. What did he mean by get to it? You suddenly fear that your Papa might not be what he seems. Then you realize that as he left in a hurry, he forgot to close the hatch. This is your chance to leave. You take it. Outside, you find the receipt at the table. In the receipt, you find out that Papa bought sedatives. But what are sedatives? You also find a report next to it. With more questions than answers, you head outside. You see the sun for the first time in your life. This marks the end to this game. What does the ending to My Eyes Deceive mean? To understand this better, we can look at the other ending. If you have chosen to take your pills, the game fast forwards to day 147. You do your daily routine and wait for Father. Once he arrives, you ask him a question. Why is my belly so round and big? Combined with the other ending, we can see that this Papa, or the perpetrator, has been using sedatives to put the girl to sleep, and that the girl had to endure horrible actions from Papa while asleep. He has been under police investigation for 4 days, since not appearing in the game for 4 days, but was ultimately found innocent. Hopefully this will change once the girl finds help outside and confide in them what she had seen and heard. While the creator of this game clearly states that My Eyes Deceive is not based off actual events, it does have some similarities to the Fritcher case, in which Joseph Fritcher, father of Elizabeth Fritcher, has imprisoned and sexually assaulted his daughter for 24 years. I do not want to go into details on this horrible case, so I'll skip the comparison between the game and the case, but in the Fritzer case, Elizabeth Fritzer could not escape by herself. It was the medical staff of a local hospital who found Joseph Fritcher's story puzzling. After the police took them for questioning, she even denied the police details until she was promised that she would never see her father again. This shows how difficult it is for real-life victims to seek help or to confide in others, and how much it is required for society to reach out at hand first. Elizabeth Fritzer and her children required therapy for many years, but have thankfully recovered remarkably well, according to The Independent. I hope that everyone who had to endure through similar situations recovers well, and I wish for such tragic events to never happen again. Thank you for watching.